things. Last time I did one of these things, I had hope that the Vikings were a decent football team. I was absolutely proven wrong the Sunday after. So, does it matter which one's the home team? I don't think it does. But for the sake of the Rams are the 1 seed and the Patriots are the... No, they're both 2 seeds. They're both 2 seeds. We're already at the Patriots, so we're going to go there. And here. And of course, I never play these things, so it wouldn't be a simulation if I did. I'd love to continue this way, because I would not want to play Madden 19. Nobody does. Superb Bowl! Superb Owl. It's time. We will drain the play clock just a little bit. We want them to have a little bit of time to do some things, but just speeds up, makes the game flow a lot better if we just take a little time off the clock. 6:30 Super Bowl LII is underway now. And by the way, since it's the off season, if you guys want to drop any games you want me to play in the comments or in the live chat, make sure to tell me. But I am excited. Who do you guys got in this game? From what I know, everybody except for Massachusetts wants the Rams to win. Also New Orleans, because they're the saltiest fan base on the planet, I guess. I mean, can't they just be happy that they got to watch Drew Brees for like 15 years?
Super Bowl Sunday on E!
Back-to-back champion, or back-to-back good playoff runs, right?
Between the Los Angeles Rams and the New England Patriots. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion.
There you go. Rams pass. Rams pass. Also, I said on Twitter that I was going to do this. If you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you do it at DatoZ. But I said on Twitter that I was going to do this on Wednesday during the old polar vortex here in Minnesota. I got diagnosed by a doctor with laziness, so did not do a whole lot during my off day. But I will, of course, be doing this now, and I do have a video that's about ready to go. That should be up this weekend. So we have some content in line. But basically, I have to get myself to do stuff, and then it will all fall in line. Here we go, the Rams, headed by the most talked about head coach in the NFL, Sean McVay, against the GOAT head coach, Bill Belichick, the shadiest head coach, at least in modern era, potentially of all time. Quarterbacks shouldn't be much different. Tom Brady, another guy that we'll say is the GOAT. With Jared Goff, no MVPs to his name yet. No accolades. He probably got ducked to the Pro Bowl this year, but that would be it. And against Tom Brady, the 42-year-old Hall of Fame quarterback, 6 Super Bowl champions. He's done it all. Where Goff's just getting started, the 2nd year in his league, and he had a bit of a mediocre rookie season. Thing that's in pieces around him. Of course, the Rams offseason was full of key transactions. Dominican Sue, they went out and got their wide receiver, ex-Patriot, deep ball threat, and they locked down Aaron Donald. The Rams are loaded with talent on both sides of the ball, but the Patriots are just Tom Brady, Gronk, and crew for the most part. But the Rams decide to kick off, so the Tom Brady will start off. Ex-Minnesota Viking, Cordell Patterson takes the opening kick in the Super Bowl. Nerves couldn't be higher.
Tom Brady taking the field surrounded by the...
But I feel like even in the Super Bowl, where everything's on the line, Cordell Patterson treats it like a game. A guy that's got to have not much of a worry in this game is Tom Brady.
Applause. And it doesn't matter how long Tom Brady plays.
He plays at an extremely high level.
And I'm curious what you guys think. Are you guys tired, sick, and just want a new face in the NFC? Or do you guys like in seeing the Patriots in basically every Super Bowl, or at least a very strong threat to be in it? Because I am the latter, even though I wanted the Patriots to win last year because I was a Salty Vikings fan. But the Patriots will start off and they'll run the ball game, a couple. Going outside will be key against the Rams. The interior of the defensive line is unmatched. Absolutely physical. Aaron Donald, the best defensive player in the NFL, and Dominican Sue, probably another top 10 defensive tackle right next to him. So that threat is so good. And they are solid on the edge, but not nearly as good as they are interior.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
And one of the more disappointing transactions this year was the acquisition of Marcus Peters. Was a stud in Kansas City, and that has been a little bit underwhelming, and probably the weakest part of the whole Rams team is offense is being able to take advantage of Marcus Peters. This is what we've seen out of the Patriots. Basically, Tom Brady's whole stint there, except for the Randy Moss explosion, was convert, get good yards, 1st and 2nd down. And now you're sitting in 3rd and 4. Edelman's huge here. Of course, Gronk, always a factor. So let's see what they do early on in the Super Bowl. Let's see where they go. If you see Hulk Hogan, bottom of the screen, Gronk slot in the top. Brady on the shotgun. He's up top. He's looking. And this is not something you see much of, but it looks like everybody's covered, so Brady just throws it out of bounds. And the Rams defense forces a 3-and-out on the opening drive. But even on a 3-and-out, you know Brady does not care whatsoever.
On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt.
It's just, whatever. Punt it. Make a stop on defense. We'll get back there. So the Rams field it at the 18, makes a man miss to the 20, falls forward to the 30, forward of Patriots, bring him down at the 30, Natson with a good 12-yard return, nice spin move. Here comes Jared Goff.
Former Cal Bear, the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
There's a toughness about Jared Goff that maybe he doesn't get enough credit for. His freshman year at Cal, team went 1-11. His rookie year with the Rams, he was 0-7 as a starter. Undaunted in either case, and has come back each and every time to flash the ability that made him the #1 overall pick in the draft when he came out of Cal.
Get a little tidbit there about the okay Madden 19 announcers. One of the few okay parts of this god-awful game. Shotgun Goff. Todd Gurley, who is seldom used in the NFC Championship game, starts off in the backfield, play action. Goff launches in deep. It's picked. His opening pass is picked. One for Robert Woods down the sideline. A deep ball picked by Gilmore. Sets up the Patriots at the 39. This is why Tom Brady is fine at not trying to force a ball on 3rd down. He knows his defense is good enough to make a stop, and this time they do it in one play. That was just Madden. I don't think that's a realistic play there. That was like a really good throw. Then Gilmore turns into LeBron James as a 16-foot vertical and out jumps him. That was like a perfect throw by the Rams quarterback. And I wanted to say it was underthrown at first, and you could probably still make that case like, well, yeah, you should know for sure their quarterback is a 38-foot vertical.
They'll come up on a 1st and 10.
But that seemed like a good, relatively risk-free throw, and then Gilmore just turned on the Jets. Tough sports videos, very creative YouTube channel that you got there.
He's across the 40 to the 41.
The try to quick hitter inside, but that one will swing.
Probably a couple storylines on the offensive side of the ball for the Rams that people will talk about is how often will Todd Gurley be utilized. He's, of course, the workhorse. I think most people would say he is the best back in the NFL right now, but very seldomly used during the playoffs. And here's what Brady's good at: making those short throws. Usually you get a little more run and catch, but this time throw to Gronk, picked up 5 and tackled immediately. Picked up easy 5, so that is all.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incomplete.
And the second storyline for the Rams on offense is how much will they miss Cooper Kupp. I think a good analogy for Minnesota Vikings fans is Cooper Kupp, very similar to Adam Thielen. Slot receiver, can just catch everything, good route runner, and does a lot of the dirty work you don't see even on rundowns. And tearing his ACL in the middle of the season, a really big blow to the Rams. Their most consistent third down receiver, now 3rd and 5 for the Patriots. Everybody leaves Brady in the backfield, throws it. It's caught, first down, Gronk. Do the Rams have an answer for Gronk? Catches his first 2 targets this game, and the first down of the Super Bowl goes to the Patriots. So I think NFL fans in general have huge expectations for this game, and we're just delighted with potentially the most enjoying, most fun to watch championship round weekend in the history of the NFL. Both games are so fun, unless you're a Saints fan, to watch. They're both back and forth, and now back-to-back first downs. I was trying to figure out who that was. I think he loves Zettelman, but doesn't have a beard. That just comes down to Madden being awful. Like, who the hell is that? Zettelman has a full-ass beard. That guy looks like he's 25 years old. Tops.
And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
First and 10, shotgun Tom. The head off power right side. He'll bounce it to the right. Gets hit by. Looks like Chad's huge lead after a good gain of 5. That was a 100% guess of whether that's Talib or Marcus Peters. I don't know their numbers. Second and 5, 23, Patriots. Off the Jared Goff interception are trying to score a hole in the middle. Cuts forward inside the 10, falls to the 9. James White. You know, they say the Patriots only get white receivers. Even their running back is white.
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
But now, inside the 10, Brady will have Aaron Donald and Dominican Sue breathing down his throat. Let them make a quick pass. Definitely wrong territory. Who's tight end, bottom of the screen. Shotgun again is Brady. They've been running the ball good. But 3-step drop, Brady looking. He can't find anybody, throws it. It's picked! The Rams have it! There he goes! Down the sideline! It's Marcus Peters! What's up, J-Dog? Marcus Peters!
To never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception.
The guy that people have been saying is completely overrated. He's either makes these huge interceptions or gets burnt for bombs. Then in the Super Bowl it picks off the GOAT Tom Brady. That's just how it goes. I'm a Vikings fan too, J-Dog. I'm still disappointed at how that ended, but I think in retrospect it will help. If you are a Vikings fan, you aren't subscribed, you should. I do all kinds of Vikings content.
at Chicago, and then again.
But now both quarterbacks have thrown interceptions.
Definitely took a hit.
Let's see what Goff does in his opening drive. I think it just settled down here. Coming up the pick, I think it's time to feed Todd Gurley. And there he goes up the middle, first down. Gurley, gain of 10.
I still think there'll be a team that
I appreciate it, J-Dog.
Given 10 yards there and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first.
Make sure I wasn't preachy.
One unit I know you want to
But I will be doing a whole free agency video for the Vikings and which free agents I think the Vikings should keep and which ones they should let walk and test free agency.
you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling.
First and 10 Rams. Line up in a 3 tight end set early in the backfield. And they're going to stretch the right side and bury. They try to stretch and get that edge to the right side. The D tackle for the Patriots is knifed through and cut that play right in the starter.
They want to run the football, but that means if I want to run it inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
But all postseason, the Rams have been using a lot of C.J. Anderson, the ex-Bronco, in lieu of the best running back in the NFL, Todd Gurley. Let's see if nobody knows if it's due to injury or what. 5 receivers set, and they'll throw to Gurley this time. This is the type of play what the Vikings to do with Dalvin Cook, and I hope that's what we do with Stefanski and Kubiak. Hope they can figure out how to get Dalvin Cook involved in all the dimensions of the offense, on pass downs, on run downs. Dalvin Cook needs to get the ball in his hand. He really is. He has a very similar skill set to Alvin Kamara, and the Vikings just need to be utilizing him better, and hopefully the kick can stay healthy. Under center, Goff, they're in 1. There goes Gurley again. Big hole, first down. He gets tripped. If he could have broke that last arm tackle, he was gone. That's the type of running back you have with Todd Gurley. He's like Adrian Peterson type. That was one missed tackle away from a huge one. And this was another example there. Just a one-arm tackle. If he could have kept on his feet, he was gone. And he had Cooks in front of him, getting him that block on the safety. If he could just ran through that arm tackle, no one there. He could have moonwalked the end zone. But we have it here, just past midfield, 40-yard line, got play action. He's really good here. Steps up in the pocket, has all the time. The bomb to the left side, double coverage incomplete. Look for Cooks on the deep ball. But this is the type of offense I want the Vikings to run so far. I want the Vikings to run the ball well and feed the running back, whether it's through the running game or a quick little out routes or whatever, and then let Cousins take bombs on play action. The Vikings could be in a very similar situation. Is play the cards right.
Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Second and 10 from the 40. There goes Gurley again, another big hole. Very close to another first down. Let's see the market. The market just short gain of 9, third and 1. Field goal range now. Hell, with McVay, real life this is probably 4-down territory.
The offensive line, they seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards.
So J-Dubs, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
It appears that he's been waiting all day long.
3rd and 1 from the 30. Tied up. No team has scored yet in the Super Bowl. 5 minutes remain. Shotgun. There goes Gurley. He bounces off the first tackle and moves forward, first down. It's Davis. Interesting pick that. Yeah, I think that's who the whole country is rooting for. I think the only people rooting for the Patriots are the people from Massachusetts and New Orleans, who are salty from the Saints game. Yeah, I hope the Rams do win. I'm in the boat that I'm kind of sick of the Patriots being in there every year. I would have liked the Colts or Chiefs from the AFC. Under center. Goff, play action again! Gets the ball off! Oh, wow, what a play by Gurley, getting that ball off. great recognition there. Got absolutely whacked. And gets it to his tight end, Everett. First down. Unblocked. Got absolutely destroyed. If you're the Vikings, that's probably a strip sack touchdown with stone-ass Kirk Cousins. So now, fresh off a Patriots 1st and goal from inside the 10, here are the Rams 1st and goal from the 8. Who do I like more, Diggs or Thielen? I think if they're both healthy, Diggs, but they really do build off each other. There's really no wrong answer there. I think Diggs can do more. He's got more of a deep threat viability. He's a little bit better on jet sweeps and stuff, and they're very similar in how good they are at route running. They're both elite route runners. Both have really good hands. So.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 8. Cooper Kupp territory if he was healthy. And they'll go Gurley Jennings. Getting the game of 1.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
But I don't think you run the ball twice from 2 goal from the 8-yard line. Shotgun, 5 receivers set. Let's see what the Kings can do there. Patriots rush 3, then get a touchdown. It's Cooks, the ex-Patriot. And if there's ever a guy that's got a lot of, he wants to do something in this Super Bowl. Last year, he was up front with the Patriots, and in the first quarter, absolutely destroyed by Malcolm Jenkins. Got a concussion, was out for the game. Of course, the Patriots lose on a strip sack of Tom Brady, while Cook sat on the sidelines. If there's ever somebody with a chip on their shoulder for this game, it's Brandon Cook. Yeah, I grew up in Minnesota, mostly the southern part, but I go to school in the Twin Cities. But I was actually born in Georgia, but I barely lived there. Lived basically my whole life in Minnesota. So I'm used to the cold, but never ready for the cold. Because unfortunately for me, last week I spent a week with my girlfriend in Arizona, and then I come this week to -50. So that was a pretty fun change of events. And I think that change is why I might sound a little bit groggy. I'm kind of battling a cold right now. Nothing that will slow me down, but just annoying. Just sound a little bit groggy.
Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession.
Comes old terrific Tom with 2 not so terrific drives. And if you like how this simulation is, throughout the season, I do all the Vikings simulations. And if we do have a crowd, I might stay in, and I might play the Vikings against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. To see if the Vikings can beat the Patriots, but I'd play that one myself. And I'd only play the offense to make it a little bit more fun. That's what's good, Alexander. Central Minnesota, so it's like, that's probably like Detroit Lakes. No. Like Duluth? Right by Duluth? In that area somewhere? No, at least this year, you don't have to watch the enemy playing in our stadium. I can't tell you how I was pissed off in the Bears game, and I was almost as equally pissed off in the Eagles NFC Championship game. A big hit. Brady got blindsided. That's not something you see Brady do. He'll take his 5-step drop, look at his first 2 or 3 reads. If they aren't there, he'll throw it away. Very Madden sack you'll see there. Alright.
They opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Oh. That's a 15-yard penalty in real life. You're not allowed to tackle Tom Brady.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
2nd and 19 from the 30. You don't see the Patriots in this situation very often. This is why they were so good. And they'll run the ball here. A good hole for James White. Who's been running the ball very well in this game.
It seemed like the situation was 2nd and a mile to go for a 1st down.
He's up from the Twin Cities. Said that a little bit earlier.
But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency.
Unless you mean like where he was from previously.
Because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys.
But yeah, I do these for the Vikings through every regular season, and if we're gonna make the postseason game. Play action, it's picked. That was the team to lead. Another end zone for the 2010 touchdown. Wow. Brady better retire. He's all fed up. Both off-season transaction quarterbacks for the Rams, both superstars, underperformed all regular season because they saved it for the Super Bowl. Wow.
That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Looks like old Tom Brady's colorblind in this one. Man, Sean McVay might be the only coach that doesn't look absolutely awful in this game. He actually looks pretty realistic.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point.
Wish the Vikings had a kicker as good as Zerline.
Zerline good with a PAT.
14-zip.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
No, you could attribute both those interceptions to just the presence of Aaron Donald in the interior of the defense. Brady, look how good McVay looks. Like, that's solid graphics. That's like one of the few times I'll compliment Madden on the graphics. He actually looks good. Unlike Edelman, who looks like he's 16 years old.
So they throw the pick six, they'll get another shot.
There's Zerline with the kick. And Brady will have to come back on field. Cordarrelle Patterson trying to jumpstart this offense. Fields it, but he gets getting back to the 25. So much for the all-pro kick returner there.
Charles, for the New England Patriots, one stat that you and I were looking at before the game is kind of interesting.
I love Vikings fans looking at the Patriots using Patterson all year and be like, man,
back-to-back defeats in December.
was it really that hard to figure out how to use them? Just a little bit.
Toward the playoffs, but not playing their best football.
I think that's a great.
Like, the Vikings could never use Patterson that good, and there were years where Patterson was
off the charts. But you're exactly right.
one of the best players in our offense.
And what they're always competing for is one of those opening week buys where they have to play that extra game in the playoffs. It looks like this year they may
First down from the 24. Brady shotgun. Looking. Has all the time in the world. Steps up. Check down. Almost picked. Who is Tom Brady? 4 for 31 and 2 picks.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers.
Really? That's crazy, Alexander. My boss told me that he got his PS4 stolen from him like 3 times from his apartment. Second attempt, 24. Here comes James White, and the only part of this Patriots offense is good. He's good again. Another gain about 15 here, first down. That's Sonny Michael, not James White. Their running game, whoever gets the handoff, getting good yards.
And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing.
So here's a good Vikings-related question for the offseason. That's not obvious. Where do you guys see Teddy Bridgewater going? You guys see the New Orleans re-sign him? And Teddy being okay with being a backup behind Breeze for the foreseeable future? And now the Rams defense actually seals the edge. That's a good defense there. Do you see him going to a place like Jacksonville where he has a chance to compete for the starting job there? Maybe Miami? I mean, another potential place for him?
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So 1 quarter down here in the Super Bowl. Plenty of scoring here already.
Plenty of scoring. There's been 2 touchdowns. Unbelievable. You haven't seen anything like this all year.
The NFL on
They go to
Sports
Buffalo?
is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
To be their backup there?
It's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
Then honestly, would it make the worst sense for Teddy to come back to Minnesota to be their backup, to be the Vikings backup again? Wouldn't it make the worst sense in the world? Now the Patriots run. This looks like the Belichick's starting to lose faith in Brady running the ball.
The tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run.
Washington? You know, that's not a bad option either. With the report that Alex Smith is reportedly supposed to miss all, if not most, of the 2019 season. But another 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. And they do a play action here, and Brady will zip it wide open to Hogan. Or is this babyface Edelman? I think this is babyface Edelman. Look at him. He looks like he's 14.
Greatness for granted. Then we make it routine. How about that throw right there? There's another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing. He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in.
But yeah, Alex Smith was horrible regardless. But I've always thought that Teddy Bridgewater is a lot like Alex Smith when Alex Smith was doing okay in San Fran. Because he's kind of fast, very quick throws, very accurate, which is very much Alex Smith is, but not that strong of an arm. Very similar. So that'd be a good spot for him. And another strike thrown. Back-to-back good passing plays. And the Patriots are in the red zone.
To go for any offense versus his own defense.
Yeah, Teddy to Washington doesn't make a lot of sense.
And put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step.
I don't know how much guaranteed money they have with Alex Smith, because I know everybody's talking about that. Like, that's all. Maybe the worst quarterback deal, which lucky for the Vikings that you probably aren't the worst one. One of the worst ones that nobody talks about is Matt Stafford. What has he done for the Lions? And he's getting paid like he's a superstar. The middle gains a yard. White already at about 50 yards in the early stage of the 2nd quarter.
They've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
2nd and 9 from the 16. Under center. Brady.
On play action, now Brady.
Brady throws it in zone. Touchdown. What a throw.
Touchdown. Chris Hogan, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are back.
And that will cut the lead in half. Now this is maybe we've seen both quarterbacks get the interception out of the system early on in this game. And let's let the fireworks flow. We really need this pylon cam here. Like like the middle of the back of the end zone. What a weird angle. Did he get that second foot in bounds? I know in real life you easily would, but sometimes in Madden they just stride for days. But it looks like they'll say you got it.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown.
I had a dream last night that I was laying on my couch where Brady and Goff came in my bedroom, all headed up, and said, "Hey Alex, can we use your closet? Can we use your cock?" So the two cocks neck. That's not where I thought that was going. I thought your dream was gonna play out some weird gay love fantasy with Goff and Brady.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
So I'm glad it kind of diverted expectations towards the end.
To the 25-yard line. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the
From maybe I'm not an expert on things,
and that's what he's done throughout this game.
but two people going into a closet usually means something else. But maybe I'm just misinformed. Maybe that's what 7 minutes of heaven's all about.
Lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
1st and 10 for the 25. Patriots has had the ball for a long time. Not a lot of Rams offense. And Gurley again got the edge outside. Both running games heated up. Gurley will run with another first down.
With a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A good run there.
I think Gurley should have a good game. I think he must have been dinged up in the championship game. And now, with not a whole lot of playing time 2 weeks ago and then a whole another week to be healthy, I think he will get a good amount of carries. But C.J. Anderson's been one of the better backups. I don't know why they have to do a juke cam when he's getting tackled.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, liking the Patriots is kind of like liking the Yankees. Especially for Minnesota fans. You just kind of get sick of your team losing, so you just root for a team that wins. That is like the ultimate bandwagon statement. But one of my best friends is from Detroit, and so he's of course a Lions fan. But he also really likes the Patriots. Like, I think you just get so sick of your team sucking that you kind of want a backup team. What's up, Corey Westbrook? How you doing? I like the UI Goku profile pic. 2nd and 2. That'll play action and sack. They saw that coming from a mile away. Simon.
John Simon. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Sometimes I watch games.
One thing I don't get is why liking the Cowboys is so popular.
I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one
Like,
fooled. Quarterback.
they've been like beyond mediocre my whole life. I'm 21. And I don't think have you ever seen the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game. I think the best I saw from them was 09 when the Vikings beat them in the divisional round.
Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
3rd and 11. Brandon Cook's territory. Goff scrambling. He might run for it, he will. 1st down. This is what Goff has. The break doesn't when he gets destroyed by Gilmore. For some reason, he's looking inside. He could have went out of bounds, could have slid, but instead just got absolutely depleted. Look at McVay. I am absolutely impressed by how good he looks. He's the only guy I've seen ever in Madden. It's like, wow, he actually looks good. But yeah, I wish the NFC Championship in 09 was that easy.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, 09 is when I truly turned into a diehard Vikings fan. I paid attention with the T-Jack. Look at Todd Gurley run. Look at that offensive line go. I paid attention to the T-Jack stuff, but then Brett Favre came over. Then you couldn't stop watching. With the Vikings just torching the Cowboys in the divisional round after we got our week 1 bye. We're the 2 seed. One of the best complete offenses of all time.
To throw on 2nd down is gone.
1st down was that Higbee.
To the tight end. And maybe a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Higbee.
Down LA, Goff finding Higbee. That's a
Jimmy Patriots were Saints. The Saints shouldn't have blown that lead. If the Saints wanted to be in the Super Bowl, their defense should have played better. And not giving the game up to 1 play. It's like Vikings fans playing in 09. Adrian Peterson shouldn't have fumbled those 14 times. Favre shouldn't have threw that pick. Turned the ball over too many times. You're not gonna come down to at least for the Vikings fans in 09, it was more than just 1 play. Oh, look at Goff break a tackle, gets the ball off, throws it.
still on his feet. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time.
So at least for the Vikings in 09, Favre got killed over and over. It wasn't 1 play, it was probably about 10. And I think you can't talk about that enough, where maybe if Favre wasn't dead, maybe if he still had a few brain cells left, maybe he doesn't throw that pick at the end of the game. Who I got as a fan is the Rams. Who I got as a... If I would place a bet...
Back to the ground game here. Gurley.
Oh, look at Gurley go. Now, can I just say, Ryan, I think the Rams, even though the Patriots have all the experience, Belichick's coaching his 38th Super Bowl, Brady's been in it 25 times, he's won like 15. I just think talent is just so overwhelming with the Rams that I think they can win. I don't know, you can never really count Brady out, but
Gurley again here.
really trying to get the edge.
Good game last play. This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play.
But Rams probably won't be nearly as good next year because they'll probably get a lot of their coaches picked off. And they're going to be at one hell of a cap hell with all their different transactions this year. So they'll have a rough time figuring out what they're going to do.
A slight detour on what's been a strong drive here, 2nd and 11.
But the blessing of Goff in his 2nd year means they have a time before it will be too bad. But they'll run again, they'll in the hole. Picks up for Davis, not C.J. Anderson for some reason.
And that's one of those you like to blitz even on rundowns.
But yeah, Gurley makes the most sense.
It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
I would like a throwback to Madden, like Madden 10 or whatever, where it was Larry Fitzgerald and Troy Polamalu. A good Super Bowl screenshot on the cover would be pretty cool. A screen set up to Gurley spin move. Not sure I like a running back screen that close to the end zone. In real life, fourth and 1 from the 5. I think the decent chance McVay would go for it, but up by 7. I wouldn't mind just kicking the field goal.
Is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And I would believe Gurley would be the, I guess, technically third running back to be on the cover of Madden.
17-7. A dozen plays on that drive that
With
the field goal.
Barry Sanders and Adrian Peterson being on Madden the same year.
Rally to it and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head.
Now, the funny thing is that they should put Tom Brady on the cover so that Brady's Madden curse would be that he would retire.
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that.
I'd appreciate that.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Pass and before it's taking another knee.
Back here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Rams sitting 10-point lead.
We look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. They've utilized him well.
Brady has had his struggles. 2 interceptions. 1 was in the end zone, and 1 was picked off for a pick 6. So 2 cases where points were affected for either the Patriots don't have an easy field goal or the Rams instantly get 6 points. But then on the last drive, Brady has to slant for a touchdown. So now, first and 10 for the 25, down by 10. That's what Brady get in this drive. Brady up the middle. Incomplete. 2 Rams in coverage. Oh yeah, Marshall Faulk. Yeah.
Second here. Let's go back to Week 15, following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago.
No, actually, there was that awful Browns running back that was on the cover of Madden. I can't even remember his name. It was. God, what one was that?
By the way, smart move.
It was such a random player to put on the cover. I think you just never heard about him ever again. Peyton Hillis, was that it?
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed.
Yeah, Peyton Hillis, you're right. That's so random. If I remember right, he didn't even have that good of a 2011 year. It was just like good, but like Adrian Peterson, Marshawn Lynch are things. If I wasn't even a top 5 running back, Chris Johnson was probably still good.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10, near midfield, down by 10. The Patriots are known for scoring at the end of half and scoring it again, but they started with the football, so that won't be an option. The Rams do start the second half with the football.
First down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And by the way, I'm not a big fan of buying Madden every year, but if I can somehow, actually, I think I'll hold you guys accountable. I think if I can get to 1,000 subs, I'll get the new Madden. Otherwise, I'm stuck with trash-ass Madden 19 for a little bit.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 30.
EA doesn't deserve that money.
We think it's the strong safety
It's not a 3-1 lead, so there's no chance they'll blow it, Bryce. There's no chance they'll blow this lead.
Coming up and making the big time play.
New England on 3rd down.
Oh wait, it's 3 scores to 1. You're right. Oh no.
They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
And they run the ball again. Back-to-back 3rd and 1s. They pick it up. And it should bring us to the 2-minute warning.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
And if you want good content, make sure you're not subscribed to Bryce the Beast.
Remain here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights.
Well, yeah, actually, my point earlier that Adrian Peterson was a running back that was good at Madden in the year 2011. I actually believe that was the year he tore his ACL because his MVP year was 2012. So that explains why Adrian wasn't an option that year. What a crazy turn of events for Adrian Peterson. Tear your ACL, MVP, beat your kid, get out of the league again. And now he's like 32, still being about a top 5 or so running back.
Seems to be the front and the back in pass rush.
Screw off. Screw off, PS4. I don't think I want you to turn it on.
Put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Brady's incompletion on
2nd and 10 for the 44. Patriots and both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. The Patriots will run the ball again. So they have all 3 timeouts. They can do it. Instead of burning one here, they will do no huddle. They have 2 plays in the huddle.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
3rd and 10, and they'll pick it up real quick out route. Babyface 14-year-old Edelman first down. Yo, 2012 was a really fun year. Even though it was just Adrian Peterson for the second half. Even though Percy Harvin was really good in the first half, then he got hurt and his concussions and whatever. And even the last 4 games of the year, Christian Ponder was pretty good too.
Brady now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%.
Wasn't good as in Pro Bowl good, but good as doing his job. And back-to-back 3rd downs, Edelman. I saw an interesting argument the other day that Edelman is kind of Hall of Fame worthy, and honestly, you can really make that case. Definitely not first ballot, but you can make that case.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over.
Of course, Madden AI is horrible at clock management. Not as bad as the Vikings clock management, but pretty bad.
So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout.
Yeah, I hate how boring these timeouts are. I've been saying this all year, but it'd be so nice if Madden would come out with a presentation mode where you could do a simulation like this, and it would just play out like it's live, a real life thing. I know ESPN 2K, the game that everybody loves. Well, we kind of had that in their normal gameplay. Since ESPN was part of it, they could do Sports Center and stuff. So that was neat. And another pick. Look at that. These Rams cornerbacks are all over the football. This time it was their safety.
As I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
From the
2nd and 10 from the 21. Right? on the cuffs of the end zone, of the red zone. Ready to step through the pocket. He can run if he wants to. Middle of the field, almost picked. Dude, just triple coverage. Is this Kirk Cousins in a Patriots uniform?
Instead, third down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. This offense was on the move.
3rd and 10 from the 21. 53. Brady, 7-time drop, looking. He has time, throws it. It's top for another first down. Timeout, Patriots.
We're going to get a timeout here, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now, this is what happens when you're good, right? When you're Tom Brady, you come back, you throw it to triple coverage. Of course, they drop it, then you come back and pick up the first down. That's what makes you the GOAT. You get lucky. That's the point.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal from the 10. As far as it can go. 47 seconds, one timeout remain. Patriots middle of the field is caught. But it goes 3. Dominican Sue must have laid down the foot stomp to knock that ball out.
You better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is.
Yeah, I doubt he'll retire too.
Just because there's not enough space for
He'll probably be kind of like Favre and end up retiring a year or two after he should have. Which means we'll probably get a couple of bad Brady years.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
But for what he's done his entire career,
and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
he could drop the ball off. He could check the ball down until he's 50 years old. If he's all he's going to do is throw 4-yard passes. I mean, if teams don't stop it, just keep doing it. Wrong slot in the middle of the screen. Let's see what he does. Throws it. Out of bounds, looking for Gronk.
Right there to say incomplete. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the
The
shot.
Patriots will take their chip shot field goal.
Boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. A good drive gets us inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Gostkowski now converted for
Let's see what the how aggressive the Rams will be. 30 seconds, 3 timeouts. One of the most explosive offenses in the NFL.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Time for us to spotlight C.J. Anderson.
It'll be all NFL teams against the Patriots. Can we not have the Patriots in the next 2 Super Bowls, please? I think Patriot fans should be absolutely fine if they go 30 years without being in the Super Bowl.
And teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up.
And could you imagine being a fan of a team that has won 6 in the last 20 years?
30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
If you're a Vikings fan, you absolutely cannot. You have no idea what that feels like. They run the ball on the first play, and that might be it. They might have seen if they got a good chunk there, but they did not. They'll probably let it go and walk to the locker room, which looks like they're doing. So this will bring us to halftime. The LA Rams 17, New England Patriots 10. Watch the Rams come out and do one more play for no reason. Yep, here they come. One more play, no reason. Fantastic. Just go to the clubhouse. There they go.
So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where
what if it needs to have been the LA Chargers against the LA Rams?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I mean, that's got to be the play of the game right there. Cube to lead, pick 6 on Brady. And the Rams get the ball beginning the second half. This opening drive couldn't be bigger.
Set to resume play in the second half. The halftime show quite a spectacle.
There it is, the boom.
Football for the second half of Super Bowl 53.
No, Alexander, you're saying that makes no sense by what you're thinking.
Now coming out on the field. They have the lead now. They'll be
Is that Roger Goodell? I would trade the
breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
trade the Cowboys to the AFC
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what?
for the Chargers.
And try and stay ahead of the pace.
I think that's what you're thinking.
Separation in this ball game.
the adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt.
First and 10 from the 25.
With something else.
The Rams need to take some time off the clock, get some rhythm back in offense. And they'll start off with the first down play. Look at that chunk yardage there. But the Rams, the Chiefs, all these explosive offenses are so good at this year.
Well, from an offensive perspective,
CJ Bernard. That'd be funny. I wonder if there'll be some type of like quarterback competition in San Fran. Because he's had about as much promise as Jimmy G had this part of the year in his little stint with the 49ers last year when he was undefeated, and then comes up, tears his ACL right away. It'll be interesting how they go. Then they'll have Jerick McKinnon back. Should be a fun team to watch. There goes Gurley. Look at him run. Breaking free of arm tackles, nearing 100 yards already.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Well, yeah, a point which I was talking about earlier, which I completely sidetracked, was how good the Vikings offense was in 2009. When you have a Hall of Fame quarterback with one of his best years of his career, Adrian Peterson, one of the best running backs ever. And that was a quick strike. Robert Woods inside the 10. Look at this Rams offense go. And then you have Percy Harvin as a rookie, who is one of the most dynamic weapons maybe ever in the NFL. And not many other players that you could name that could be a starting running back and a starting receiver on any team in the NFL. And also as an all-pro kick returner. People forget how absolutely dynamic Harvin was when he was healthy. Holy cow. And then he turned Sidney Rice into one of the better touchdown catching receivers in the NFL. Like, holy cow.
A shotgun snap for goal.
He's knocked away. Looking for Woods in back-to-back plays. McCurdy was there this time.
Back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
2nd and goal from the 6. Goff, Washington Woods. Looking, throws it. Do nobody. 3rd down and goal from the 6. Big play here. Difference of being up by 2 touchdowns and 10 points is huge against Tom Brady. I would also like for next year to be able to get a face cam for these streams. But we'll have to see. Shotgun, Goff, looking, has pressure in his face, throws a slant, Woods couldn't get his feet in bounds.
Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
And that's a crusher right
That's not Woods, that's Cook.
First down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get
McVay will throw the challenge flag here. He thinks Cook's got his feet in bounds. It looks like that left foot was clearly out. Well, it depends if his heel went down first. It's hard to tell challenges in Madden. It's reverse touchdown, Rams. Okay. What a great play. What a great challenge.
Not only a sigh of relief, a little vindication as well, because every time you pull that red flag and throw it, you could be costing your team a timeout.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
And Mike Prefer would still have a job if Harvin was still with the Vikings. But you could probably say that about Cordell Patterson too. Man, Harvin was so fun to watch. I don't know, when the Vikings had Harvin for the most part, it was when the Vikings were absolutely horrible. But still, he might have just been the only bright spot on the team, which for the most part was pretty true. But man, like, as a running back, he wasn't even that much worse than Adrian Peterson. He was so good.
Zerline back out there now to send this one away. That'll be taken in the end.
No, honestly, Harden probably would have been better off if he would have just stayed as a running back and then used as a Alvin Kamara style running back. He might have just been a little bit before his time. So I believe he was a running back in Florida, and then Childress said he was going to be a wide receiver.
Because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, okay.
Kind of like how when Cordell Patterson, he's really fast, and but he sucks at being a receiver, can't run routes. Then the Patriots run the ball with them. Wow, who would have thought? Shotgun, Brady, down 2 scores, and throws to absolutely nobody. That's a thrown by the goat right there.
Well, partner, like we always do this time of year, with the holidays here and me happy for once. I want to say happy holidays to you, to your family. And
Harvin in Seattle was funny.
I like how you said that.
Because, like, literally his only good game was against the Vikings. I think he was hurt, like basically his whole time there, so it was ended up being a good trade. A first-round pick for nothing. I think that was where we got, was that how we got Rhodes or something like that? It ended up being a good trade. Look, even in Edelman's other picture, he has some facial hair. but in his actual player in the game, it must be a sponsor for Dollar Shave Club with the smoothest face I've ever seen. That almost picked. The Rams tried to jump that one. And Hogan almost took that one to the house. Started making him pay. Another risky throw for Brady. Brady's stats look pretty good. But a few big chunks there with another one. That was something in Madden I love to see. Where they go for the pick, and when they think they have it, they go, what? And they just freeze there for a second. And also, I don't think the Seahawks used Harvin much better than the Vikings used Harvin. Because that one doesn't suck as much as seeing Ian Patterson with the Patriots. Be like, oh, they're finally using him right. First and goal, down by 14. And they hand the ball off, right near the end zone. It's tackled at the 2. White had a huge game, over 7 yards per carry.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get them in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Michelle on an island by himself.
Second and goal from the 2. Brady sneak area. Let's see what they do. They'll hit the handoff. White gets slammed down. It's only Michael, excuse me. Duncan stomping on you, Sue.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from 3. A huge play here, down by 2 touchdowns. Might be 4-down territory in real life. Madden probably takes a field goal or takes an easy touchdown. Easy slam.
Everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it was probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch.
And once again, then a touchdown. 24-17.
And that cuts the lead to 24-17. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Boom. Rams start their second drive. 5 yards deep in the end zone, and they'll be at the 25.
A touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here comes Jared Goff and Todd Gurley, who both been absolutely spectacular so far in this game. Basically perfect minus the very first throw by Goff, where he threw a deep bomb that was picked after a 38-foot leaping interception. There's Goff, who I think he tried to do a little bit, or Gurley tried to do a little bit too much in that play. Had a hole right in front of him, tries to bounce it to his right. He got swallowed up for a loss of the yard.
Offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Well, second and long 11 here. A situation where if you're John McVay, you want to make a play here to pick up at least 5 or 6 to get a much more manageable third down. So here's Goff. Let's set up the screen to the right side of his room. Blocks in front of him. Gurley at the first down and more. Juke move. Gurley to the 50. A gain of 26. Man, is Gurley good.
26 yards.
That was a beautiful executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front.
Imagine the Vikings to do that with Dalvin Cook.
And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Love how they do replays in Madden, but the announcers don't say anything, so it's just the most pointless waste of time ever.
Goff now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 50. Play action time here. No, they'll run again and it's swallowed up. 4 Patriots body slam Gurley to the ground. Back-to-back drives with their first play for the Rams. Pressed for a loss of yardage of 1 yard.
When you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks.
Yeah, it'll be interesting on the Vikings draft. I'll definitely be doing a lot of draft stuff on the channel when it gets closer. And when I see more mock drafts come out, so I'll have more of an idea. But man, you're not seeing a mock draft that had the Vikings taking Mike Hughes, so it'd be very hard to speculate and be right. Rams line up 3 tight ends, but a flag clock expires. Clock management again in Madden is horrible.
Offense.
Because the Vikings don't have to take an offensive lineman in the first round, despite that being their weakest position group, because there's a good chance that Anthony Barr will be gone, so the Vikings will want to get another outside linebacker in the early rounds. They'll obviously want to get another offensive guard or offensive tackle. Defensive tackles, if Sheldon Richardson leaves, there'll be a vacancy there. Potentially safety. So there's probably 3 positions that they could really try to upgrade on, 2 of which are in the offensive line.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect.
But the Vikings go in free agency and assign the 2 best linemen in free agency. And all of a sudden their offensive line isn't much of an issue. I don't think most fans would be too upset if they went outside linebacker safety for their first 2 picks. But either way, I think early pick should be on a guard. Goff scrambling, has a ram in front of him. He'll throw to his right side. It's caught! Robert Woods at the 20.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup.
What a play by Goff, keeping that play alive. Then giving Robert Woods a chance. Something Cousins just would not do in the second half of the year. Give your receivers a chance.
One out there for a big-time completion.
Another Rams. Besides their first drive, every single drive they have scored, they have not punted in this entire game. They want to get yet another touchdown, extend it to a 14-point lead again. Goff doing everything. Goff underneath to overthrew Cooks.
Well, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Second goal from the 19, and a shotgun Goff.
From the gun.
Patriots blitz 4. Goff has time. He sits in the pocket, throws it away.
That one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach.
Now 3rd and 10 from the 19. Little. About 21 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. One very underrated signing for the Rams is left tackle Whitworth. That's the guy I wish the Vikings would have got this offseason because he's so good. And he signed about as much of a, he was just about as expensive as Riley Reed, but he's much better. So, first down it is. Robert Woods been so good this second half. Inside the 5.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say, on a 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first.
First and goal. From the 4. Play action. He's going to throw it to the other side. It's caught. Touchdown Rams. You just can't stop them.
A good sustained drive there this third quarter.
This offense is unstoppable.
Wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Zerline now for the PAT.
That is good.
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That time a 9-play drive. And a result for the Rams, a touchdown.
Yeah. Was Madden 16 the year that Calvin Johnson was on the cover? And they introduced the spectacular catch button? That was the year, and yeah, I 100% agree. Use held triangle, or Y if you're a weirdo on Xbox, and you would just catch every single ball.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
No, I'm streaming off of my PS4.
Here's Brady to
3-step drop. Brady almost picked again.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain at 25 yards. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand.
Now this is the time for the Patriots, down by 2 scores, getting close to the 4th quarter. That's where we're going to see which superstars came to play, which superstars are better. This is something new in Madden 1999. Overall players get golden cleats, so they see Gronk with his golden cleats on the field. But which superstar is better? To see Tom Brady, Gronkowski, Edelman. These are the players to watch. Keep to leave. Aaron Donald. Where are they when they need them the most? And it's picked! His 3rd pick of the day. Keep to leave came to play. Keep chasing behind by Gronkowski. We saw earlier in the year how good his tackling skills are. And the 3rd pick from the GOAT.
we're set up for a wild month of January. It seems like this season, more than others, we've had a number of teams that you maybe say, hey, they're the Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams early, then it was the Chiefs. Patriots kept winning, and the Saints, and now, heck, maybe even the Texans or the Bears could claim that moniker.
Yeah, it's going to make for a wild month of January. And you just wonder right now, are we missing a team or two that's just a little bit outside the playoff hunt? Could they get hot and be those teams you don't want to play and carry that momentum all the way to the Super Bowl? Yes, I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts as one of those teams.
Jared Goff for the Rams headed back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter. Good second quarter.
Goff's numbers don't even look that good. But my God, he's made every single play he's had to make in this game. Up by 14, under 20 minutes to go in the game.
Right, not turning it over and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership. And a
good I'm sure Madden 19 is basically dead. You have to buy that $60 roster up. Hey, look at Gurley bounce off the tackle for loss of yards and picks up good yards in the play. Wow. Looks like about a 3 or 4 yard loss. Gurley just powers through it. Spins away. And sprints forward for a gain of 7. One of the hardest fought 7-yard runs you'll ever see. I wish sport games weren't so scummy and they'd stop making games every year and just make a game every 5 to 10 years, like other basically any other type of game does.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
And then for some reason, the fans expect a big change to be from the next year. Like,
Rams on third down. They've been excellent.
You aren't going to see much when it's been in development for half of a year. 3rd and 2. A big first down here for the Rams. On the ball, Gurley again. Look at the hole. Look at Gurley run. This is dangerous for the Patriots. If you're a Patriot fan, you have got to be sweaty. The Rams with Gurley, with Anderson, they can run the clock for days. Up by 2 scores. They can start their 4-minute offense now and just limit the time, limit the chances that Tom Brady will have with the football, and ice this game now. And now they won't just do it, get 1 first down or so, then punt. They can go out and just run right down the field for a touchdown.
On first down, it's Gurley.
Gurley get a juke move. Picks up 10. Gurley touchdown. Look at him go. Just can't stop him.
Tom Gurley, 26 yards.
Wow.
And the Rams
Up by 21 late.
Another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game.
Of course, Super Bowl comebacks aren't a stranger to Tom Brady. Everybody remembers Patriots versus Falcons. Which, by the way, the Falcons are my secondary team. So, I was rooting for them. When the Falcons absolutely blew the lead, and the Patriots came out of nowhere to win that Super Bowl. 38-17. Can the Pats do it again? Yeah, because I'd give them a full year to update it. Well, I would like, even if they want to make a little bit of money, they could simply just sell. They would have to come up with a new marketing system, because you wouldn't be able to just call it Madden 20, because that implies it's for the year 2020, right? So you'd have to just start calling it like Madden 1 or Madden 2 or whatever. But then make a game, right? You make the game, And then you can even say, alright, you get the full free DLC, the full roster updates, commentary updates, everything for that year. But then after that year, you can pay for roster. You can pay for the update or the updates to keep coming in for like a $20 DLC or something every year. And then like 5 years after, they drop a brand new game, and then they finally fine-tune the mechanics. So they can keep doing the roster updates every year, give you the new rookies and everything.
Trying to shake off the interception.
Checking on the ground, could tackle immediately, being a 5. Patriots will start having no huddle.
Yards on the catch there brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to
and they would have to do that, and they'd have to know, because they do it every year, obviously, because Madden sells. You can check like the PlayStation store and see it's a top-selling game. It's always hot. Even though that people don't like it, there's enough people, and there's enough people that do the Madden Ultimate Team and stuff, that it makes a ton of money, and holy cow, did he get destroyed. Tony Michael went airborne, and got hit-sticked in the middle of his run. That's like doing a backflip on a trampoline. Then Ray Lewis coming out of nowhere. And it's absolutely lowering his shoulder into your spine. Back to my Madden. Saying they'd have to be okay with losing some money, because basically the new game is a $60 roster update, as far as what I think the majority of the fan base cares about. But I think the money makers for EA, the people that play Madden Ultimate Team and spend all the money on the packs, and they don't really care, they'll buy the new games regardless, because they don't care a whole lot about money. They'll spend it as much as they want. Yeah, I'm really curious about that too, Alexander, at Madden 25. I always thought that was a really dumb thing to call that game. And another check down. Now Tom Brady trying to look like real life Tom Brady. Back-to-back check downs. Dwayne Allen.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end.
And they'd have to be okay with Lewis, assuming that they make a good enough game that they would make as much money in that new game and the DLC and stuff as they would releasing the game every other year.
Ready to throw on 3rd and 1.
And what a great play by the Rams. And now Madden will probably punt. Even though it's Super Bowl, there's no agency in Madden.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, the thing I'm most excited for is when VR gets good enough, we'll start getting sport games on there. So I think football on VR would be so fun. That's one problem with console limitations, is that Madden 2025, they probably have to, is that, you can't like read the quarterback's eyes, but you can't see where he's looking. When you're the quarterback, you're just the guy just looking forward, right? But you actually have to look right, look left, make the throw. That'd be so fun in VR. But the one they have to go for it, they run, they pick it up. Just enough.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So down by 21.
But on 4th and 1, all you're worried about is moving the sticks. And here he's able to fight his way forward for a couple of yards, and that's all he needed.
Or maybe year 2024, EA will give the license over to 2K, so 2K can start making good football games again. Shotgun, Brady needs to score fast. 15 minutes to go in the game. Throws a wide open receiver. It's caught. That will help you do it. Wrong. Always wide open. Having a big game, but not as huge as you would like. He'll play with his gold gloves, gold cleats. He's an overall 99 player in Madden. Really, Aaron Donald's not 99. That's criminal.
a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 24.
Shotgun, Brady throws it. Oh, had Gronk, he missed him. Gronk had a step on Johnson. But Brady's just off the mark in this game.
Whether it's playing this game or whatever we do, hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go.
2nd and 10 from the 24. Shotgun. Brady looking. Throws middle of the field. Goes to Gronk again. Inside the 5, he caught it. Yeah, ESPN NFL 2K25. You know what would be ridiculous? Is since 2K knew that EA had the license to the NFL, is that for this whole time they've still been developing the game, they just can't sell it. So they've been developing the game since 2004? That'd be ridiculous. And I haven't even played that game. Barry. Barry.
Before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
2nd and goal from the 6. Under 13 to go. Down by 21. Super Bowl's on the line. Right side drop. Brady. Rear straight from there. He can run for it. Lobs it incomplete.
Chuck that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
3rd and goal from the 6.
You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown.
The receivers top of the screen. Gronk at the very top. Brady looking as time. Throws it wide open, too easy. So first touchdown, Patriots scored in just under 3 minutes. A very quick touchdown drive.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
He's up and good. Back to being a 14-point game. And now, I think the Patriots have to start doing onside.
With a New England touchdown.
Yeah, you'd think. The only problem with that idea is that 2004 was still Xbox and PS2, right? And then, like, I have no idea how to make games, right? I'm just speculating, right? But if they can just do like minor stuff and then like keep in mind where the technology might go, because you're working there when you're working with PS2 and Xbox code, which probably would be more simplistic version, which would eventually be PS3 and 360, and then, you know, PS4 and Xbox One, and then of course the gaming PCs and stuff. Maybe even the Switch. Is Madden out on the Switch? But then Madden in 2024 will also be certainly in that title. I have no idea when the license expires, by the way. But And then hand it off to Gurley, and gets tackled immediately, loss of yard.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon Pace comes into play now because they got.
I mean, it'd be PS5 and whatever the hell Microsoft will call their next thing. And even those will be updated at that point. It'll probably even be the console after that. VR will probably be the thing. So that would be a while. The 2K VR football game that's like super high HD. I don't know if you ever played VR games, but it's so surreal how in the game you are.
Another carry now for Gurley.
Oh, look at Gurley run through tackles. Done that all game. Absolutely deserves the game ball. He's been the absolute best player on the football field. No question.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Yes.
The Rams on third down. They've been out.
32 from 33.
Here it's 3rd and 2.
They'll think that drop. They'll trust their second-year quarterback, and it's strip balls incomplete.
Contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
Yeah, VR. The graphics are like
Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
PS2, Xbox quality.
Where you go make a play on the football.
So you know it's like so far. It's like, oh, it's the Madden glitch where the punter will take 35.5 years to punt it. That might be what the Patriots need. Down 14, they can get a quick score here.
Needed a big play on special teams. Got a score on offense, and then they needed another big play on special teams. Probably an onside kick if they want to win this game.
Yeah, 2-score game, but that play right there kind of kept the door open, didn't it?
Yes, it did, and it's open enough that they definitely have hope.
So the Patriots coming out now.
But yeah, I have a friend that has an Oculus, and man, that's so sweet. Like, you can't watch a video and understand what it's like to actually be the player in the game. It's ridiculous. Shut up, PS4.
Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
All right. Down 14 all of a sudden. Nails are getting bit in LA.
No adjustments and no big plays by
Under center, Brady. And they'll start with the running back draw, running with strong power. Now all of a sudden, time's not much of a factor anymore.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule.
This is what the Patriots do. They're always somehow in the game. And by the way, that was the first punt of the game. Oh, the Oculus is really expensive. It's like $450 or something. I don't know. I obviously don't own it. But I think the PlayStation VR is like $300 or something. I don't know. The PSVR is much more reasonable, but not as good, I guess, from what I heard.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
I might even be way off in my numbers. I'm not even sure. It's not too hard to look it up. You can look it up on Amazon or whatever. It's a gaming salt.
Good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Second 8 from a 14.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This will be caught. Just
First down, Patriots.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
Inside the 5. Clock stopped. 9:55. When the 4th quarter began, the Patriots are down by 21.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right.
First and goal from the 5. By the way, the Patriots have all 3 timeouts. This game's long from over. Shotgun, Brady has time. No Donald in sight. Pocket collapses, and it's a comfort sack. Brady's down.
Back at the 11-yard line. Simpson a boot
Don't see that in real life. Ray does not hold on to the ball for that long. That was a Kirk Cousins level sack.
His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
With like Justin Tuck. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
They'll try again on
Under 9 minutes to go.
Backwards to the 12.
Gronk lined up near the line of scrimmage, near the offensive line, top of the screen. Now he's in motion to the bottom. Lines up right underneath the left tackle. The flag, delay of game, backs him up 5 more.
Delay of game, offense.
Something you won't see from Brady.
And that'll set him back 5.
Clock management in Madden is horrible. Now 2nd and goal from the 17-yard line. I might actually give him a little more breathing room and help him out a bit. Super Bowl is on the line. The Lombardi Trophy down 14. The GOAT and crew had the ball at the 17, 2nd and goal. Brady, shotgun, throws it middle of the field. Gronk, he fumbled it into the end zone. Rams recovered. Gronk was reaching for the end zone, and the ball got jarred loose, trying to make a play. It's hard to hammer Gronk that hard. He's 6'6", like 250. And that was a hit that might cost the Pats the Super Bowl.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
First and 10 from the 20 after the fumble. Todd Gurley run up the clock territory here. After the block punt, the Patriots had their chance.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Well, that's neat, Alexander. And here's Gurley, outside handoff. Gurley, of course, breaks the tackle, breaks the 2nd tackle, but still gets tackled a loss of 3 yards.
Had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show.
Look at Gurley. Like a 3rd tackler to bring him down. You don't get impressed very often out of a minus 3 yard run. Man, that is just as impressive.
So now they have to contend with
Through the 8-minute mark now. Alex shotgun is their quarterback, Jared Goff. You have to trust your quarterback here.
Here's Goff now on 2nd.
Goff scrambling for his left and he gets sacked. Loss of 7, Claiborne. This drive's gone backwards.
This is what I'm looking for here about how this drive just started.
Disjointed.
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. 1st down, took a bad loss.
But even if the Rams run the ball here, no gain, then punt it, it's not the worst thing that could happen. In this situation, working this clock, taking that sack wasn't the worst thing. The field isn't as important as the clock if you're the Rams.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Under 7.5 to go now. Under shotgun. Goff scrambling to his left. Throws to his left. It's deep. It's caught. What a throw by Goff. 47 yards. Higbee. Look at Goff. Look at McVay trusting as a young quarterback in this situation. Looks like if he would have thrown it deep, Brandon Cooks was wide open. But he still threw it deep 40 yards.
Instead, they're letting letting him throw it because
And that might be the nail in the coffin. It's very close to flush with the top of the coffin. Now Gurley bounces to his left side. He's got another hole. Picks up a chunk of 4. Nearing the 150-yard mark in this game. I feel bad about your dog, Alexander.
See if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess
2nd and 6.
Gain some yardage and put the
Under
on
6.
the defense. Do they have to use
Rams line up 3 tight ends.
Stop you. You're taking charge.
7-step drop. There you trust Goff. He can run with it. He does. Slides first down. Inside the 30 now. The Patriots have all 3 of their timeouts now and don't seem to want to use them.
He decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Yeah. Yo, I can go on CBS with Tony Romo. They can hire me.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I do this all year. Madden simulation for the Vikings all year. And I'm doing this with a cold. This is my cold books. Gurley again gets pounded in the backfield, lost a yard. And this is using my awful views and the angle I get off of Madden.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter.
If I had a press box view, the next level.
Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Second 11.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Under 5 to go. Under center, Goff. Gurley takes the handoff. Gurley goes forward, gains of 3.
He's brought down to the 28.
Keeps that clock going.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
You know, they can actually make it in Madden and like actually have Tony Romo know your plays because you know the game would know what play you selected. So like just have Tony Romo like guess what the quote unquote guess what you're doing. 3rd and 8, they're in trust Goff again, almost picked. Just ran the ball there. Incomplete, stopping the clock, but it will set up a field goal attempt to make it a 3-score game once again. Because they can just send the program to what play you chose, and Tony will go, oh, by this formation, looks like he'll throw it deep to the tight end.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked on.
You can do that really well for when the computer's on offense too. That'd be neat.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This to
get over 40. And Zerline is thoroughly upright. Good. 41-24.
This game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
I can see the confetti already falling in LA.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away.
Here's the boot. Cordell Patterson fields it 5 yards deep in the end zone. Even Patterson. For some reason, their all-pro kick returner wasn't in the end zone to field the kick in the Super Bowl. Whatever. Bill Belichick's the GOAT. He can do nothing wrong. So, of course, that was as planned. Yeah, he wants to have 100 yards. That's all he cares about in the Super Bowl. That's exactly what we care about in the Super Bowl. These announcers are fantastic.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Now to the slow part of the game. Patriots on offense. Under center. Brady.
Throwing on 1st down.
Gronk staying in block and they're checked down.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Of course, they'll keep the clock going. They're going to go back and huddle, but that's what you do in the Super Bowl in this situation.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better?
Yeah, the Super Bowl is for future games, announcers. You guys are absolutely right. Now, Gronk runs up slot top of the screen. 3 minutes to go in the game. On shotgun, Brady steps up, throws it to Hogan, 1st down to the 40.
Takes it up to the 40. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
1st and 10. Still, of course, going back to the huddle. Because this is not an important game whatsoever. The Super Bowl for chumps. First and 10. From the 40. Need a quick score, need another quick score, and another quick score. Under 2.5. Brady checks it down again. 1st down, past midfield. And that should bring us to the 2-minute warning. And the Rams are 2 minutes away from bringing home their Super Bowl to LA. A city that probably doesn't even know they have a football team. I remember we played Carolina last year and he broke down a play and was like, they're playing cover 2, and then the play ended and he was all shocked. He acted all shocked that Carolina was playing cover 2.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Yeah, that Panthers game last year sucked. That Panthers game last year might have been the difference for the Vikings winning the Super Bowl or not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we won the Panthers game, we would have been the 1st seed. And I don't think the Eagles beat the Vikings at home. Brady has time. All the time. And we'll just check down. Hogan. Keeps the clock running. Finally no huddle. They finally care a little bit. Minute 45. Shotgun. Brady throws it. Incomplete.
James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and short.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
3rd and 1. No, I would say this is 4-down territory, but with how Madden's been playing this drive, maybe not. Shotgun. Brady. Play action. Throws it. Whoa. A tight window that time. Little running back wheel. 1st down, 1.5 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. Gronk's top of the screen. Look for the shot to Gronk. Here comes Brady. Has time. Has all the time. Steps into the pocket. Scrambling to his right. And it's Aaron Donald. He's been absent this entire game. Gets a sack in the last drive. I don't think Brady survives getting sacked by Aaron Donald. And now they'll do a draw here. Pick up a couple and get hammered. To 1 minute to go in the Super Bowl. Shotgun. Gronkowski's alone, bottom of the screen. Brady throws it top of the screen. It's picked! The 4th interception of the day. And the 3rd by Akeem Talib. The 4th... Was that the 4th interception and the 5th turnover that the Patriots have committed? The score at parts of this game was close. But this has been the worst Super Bowl the Patriots have done maybe one of the worst offensive Super Bowls in history. Turning the ball over that many times.
Last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Many of these turnovers resulted in the end zone, at least in the red zone. There was that one pick six that resulted in instant points for the Rams. The fifth turnover, this Rams team absolutely took it to the Patriots, being on all sides of the ball. Now here's Todd Gurley. Will the Patriots not call timeouts? I hope they don't. They will not. One more play, and this one will be over.
Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again they run.
And here's Gurley, runs forward. 1 second, confetti falls. LA destroyed the Patriots. Oh, look at the confetti teleport on the field.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look at
what is this? Brady announces this will be his last season. He's retiring.
Be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's
I wonder who they called the Super Bowl MVP.
now they get a chance to enjoy it.
God, like it's either a keep to leave. Keep to leave or Todd Gurley. No, Alexander, I would love it if they would. If they would just do color commentators and just do Tony Romo and John Madden, that'd be great. That would be the best of the best.
For an entire season.
And of course, a cue to leave. One of the many off-season transactions for the Rams is their Super Bowl MVP, picking off the GOAT 3 times, making him look like an absolute fool. Including a pick six, was everything and more. But there were 3 or 4 players that deserved Super Bowl MVP for the Rams, but none better than a team to lead. In fact, holy cows, it's the loudest thing I've ever seen. Alright, let's look at these stats quick then. I think I'll end the stream. If you guys have any requests from games for you to play during the off season, so I'd like to stream maybe once a week or so. To keep the content flowing on the channel, of course, different Vikings videos throughout the season as well. But I like streaming video games every now and again too, and it gives me a reason to want to play a single-player story mode game for a few hours while interacting with people to make it more fun. You guys can help me out, and we can talk about sports, Vikings, or the game I'm playing at hand. So if you guys have anything you want me to play, that'd be fun to watch me play it, or I can just play whatever. Goff 106.7 and Brady 73.9. 4 interceptions. Wild. Man, James White actually had better stats basically than Todd Gurley. That's 6 broken tackles by Gurley. He was so fun to watch. And Goff being good enough. And Gronk, 8 for 129. 8 for 99. Those are like receiving stats. They're way better, but the Rams receivers are just more clutch. Of course, Philip Dorsett would be their leading touchdown catcher. Sacked him 3 times. That was the first play of the game for the Rams, was their interception there. Oh, well, that was fun, but if you guys want to stay tuned with me for my daily stuff, I'm on Twitter at JDOZ. Otherwise, thanks for guys for coming through. It was a fun time. Rams dominated the Patriots 41-24.